Hi, welcome to 5 Minutes of Torah with a BI Rabbi. This is Rabbi Adam Stein. As you can see, I am in Jerusalem with the Old City behind me. I'm on the top floor, which we recently discovered, of the Dan Panorama Hotel, where I've been with almost 30 rabbis from Reform congregations, Orthodox. Actually, the biggest group is from conservative rabbis like me. And a lot of new friends and old friends I've been with since I arrived here Monday afternoon, and I'm filming this late Wednesday night. I'll be leaving late Thursday night. It's been really an amazing experience being with Israel Bonds on this trip, this rabbinic delegation, the 32nd rabbinic delegation, my first, but 32nd time they've done this. Really opens up so many paths to meeting interesting people. The access we get to meet people in the government and other organizations. A great organization called Tnuat Or movement that is this building out Jewish communities, Israeli communities throughout the Galilee and the Negev, and the Honey Foundation, which is funding and supporting rabbis of all sorts of different denominations in communities throughout Israel, rabbis who wouldn't normally get funding from the state. We met a wonderful guy who has been a part of the IDF for years. A long time ago, originally as a kid, had been growing up in New York. At age 13, said I wanted to move to Israel, and lived with family, friends, and became a major part after many positions of the army. And he's the head of public diplomacy for the whole IDF, and was taking time out of his day to meet with us far up north, really closer to the Lebanon border than I ever thought I would be, looking out only a few hundred meters to see Lebanon, and seeing fascinating things with him. I'll tell you more at my sermon on Shabbat morning. And it's really just been an amazing experience here. For me, I was last year in 2014 when I brought an interfaith group of Jews, Muslims, and Christians. And I have many experiences throughout my teens and 20s and 30s here, but this is my first time in a while, and it really gave me an opportunity to connect back to a place that feels like home to me. I shared with my fellow rabbis tonight that feeling of being like home started as soon as I was walking along the jetway from the plane into the airport, just seeing signs along the jetway, advertisements really, but they were in Hebrew, and standing in a long 1 hour passport control line, getting frustrated, but looking around the walls of Ben Gurion Airport and seeing signs in Hebrew and translating them in my head, and just realizing that we are all here to come back to Israel was just so powerful. So I hope I will see so many of you on Shabbat morning, and I'll share more detailed reflections from this trip, being with the Israel Bonds organization and fellow rabbis here in Jerusalem and other parts of Israel. Shabbat Shalom. Hi, I'm back again for a little more. It's the last day of our Israel Bonds trip delegation for rabbis, and I'm here at Azarat Yisrael, a platform here near the Southern Wall excavations. The main part of the Western Wall, the Kotel that people think of and visit all the time, is right up there. The plaza and the men's section, the women's section. This area called Azarat Yisrael was actually erected in, I think, years ago by Naftali Bennett, when he was one of the ministers, and he said, okay, here, Reform and conservative Jews, you want to do a Gallatin prayer, you have a space now. And indeed, we do have a space, and these platforms and tables are where bar and bat mitzvahs happen regularly. Friends and colleagues of mine who are Reform and conservative rabbis in the Tnuat Reformi and Tnuat Masorti, our sister movement, do B'nai Mitzvah throughout the year here several times a week, and so it's sometimes bustling with people. Sadly, there have been groups that have attacked us here and yelled and thrown things and stopped in prayer books just in recent months. And so right over here, the Southern Wall excavations, Robinson's Arch over there, I have memories of doing Tisha B'Av prayers and singing right down there. And it's an amazing place to be because it has so much history. This is as much a part of the wall as the famous Kotel and Western Wall in terms of history and age, as far as I know, but it also has so much recent history, and some of it is sadly very emotionally fraught. Again, looking forward to seeing all of you when I'm back after a few flights and maybe a little bit of sleep.